Hello everybody, welcome to your mat. My name is Athena. I'll be leading you today through a 30 to 40 minute yummy Vinyasa class. So we'll start off moving a little bit quicker in our Vinyasa practice, and then we'll slow down a little bit for the yin. As always, listen to your body, and yeah, let's get started. So we're going to get started on our backs. So lying down, find a comfortable position on your mat. May mean your legs are extended, or if you have any sensation in the low back, you may want to bend the knees. Whatever feels good for you. And as you lay on your mat, begin to feel yourself just settle down. And take a little scan of the body, starting with the tips, the toes. And gently work your way up to the crown of the head. Noticing any tension or tightness. Notice where you can soften a little bit more. And then allow your awareness to travel from the body to your breath. Feel the natural rise and fall of the body with the breath. Ever so gently begin to expand your breath. Begin to fill up a little more. Fill the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhale out, chest, ribs, belly. And continue to find your 3-part breath. Breathing in just a little bit more each time. Feeling the whole body fill on the inhale from toes to crown of head. And feel it all release on the exhale from head to toes. And if you're a visual person, maybe you imagine your breath like the waves in the ocean. And gently washing up and washing away. On your next inhale, begin to sweep the arms up and overhead. Find a nice full body stretch. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Give it a little squeeze. Soften the shoulders. Release left hand to left hip. As you inhale, draw the right knee out wide. Open up your right hip. Draw your knee back to center and take it across the body. Little twist here. Try and keep your right shoulder on the mat. Knee comes back to center. Inhale, straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Push the heel, flex the foot, arms by your side. On an exhale, slowly begin to lower the right leg down. Continue to push the right heel forward as you lower it to the earth. On an inhale, sweep both arms back overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Give it a little squeeze. Inhale, draw your left knee out wide, open up the hip. Keep the right side grounded. Draw the knee back to center and take it across the body, little twist. Knee comes back to center. Straighten the left leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower the left leg down. Push the heel forward. Once the heel lands, inhale, both arms sweep overhead. One more full body stretch. Exhale, hug both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And take your hands either to the back of your legs, your calves, your ankles, or the outsides of your feet. Find a happy baby. Shoulders soften down to the earth. Low back is pressing down as well. Breathe here, 2 breaths. Gently release whatever grip you may have. Draw both knees gently together. Take your hands behind your thighs. If it feels okay on your spine, begin to rock and roll yourself up to find a seat. If not, roll over to one side and find your seat that way. We'll meet in a seated position. Feel your sit bones root down, your spine grow nice and long. Crown of head reaches up towards the ceiling. On an inhale, begin to sweep the arms up and overhead. Palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find that 2 more times. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause there, interlace hands in front of your chest. Inhale, flip the palms up towards the ceiling, lengthen long through side body. On an exhale, just begin to lean over to the right. Feel the left sit bone root down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean it to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, take your hands behind your head, elbows draw wide, open up the chest. Exhale, elbows draw together, round the back. Inhale, open up the chest, elbows grow wide. Exhale, round the back, elbows draw together. Inhale, open up. Pause there. Begin to extend the arms out, left and right. And exhale, begin to twist to the right. Right fingertips come behind. Left hand can come down in front or outside of the right thigh. Use your right fingertips to lift and lengthen the spine. Left hand twists you a little bit deeper. Slowly unwind, reach the arms up. And then exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips behind, right hand either in front or to thigh. Use your breath here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, slowly unwind, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fingertips come down in front. Make your way to a tabletop position. Shoulders in line with the wrists, hips in line with your knees. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Begin to close your eyes, bring awareness to your spine. See how it wants to move in this moment. Maybe it's cat-cow. Maybe you find a little movement side to side. Whatever feels good, just find a few breaths of organic movement, feeling into the body. On your next inhale, come to find a neutral spine. Take the right knee, begin to draw it out wide, and find circles with this right knee opening and closing the hip. Find 3 in one direction, and then 3 in the other direction. And pause. Extend the right leg straight back behind you, flex the foot. Left arm reaches forward. Feel your navel draw in without rounding the back. Right foot is flexed. 1 inhale. Exhale, right knee comes down. Begin to find arm circles with the left arm, sweeping it back and then forward. Option to bring your hips with you. If you'd like to find a little more movement there. And switch direction, find circles the other way. And then gently let your left hand rest down underneath your left shoulder. Begin to extend your left leg back behind you. Bend your knee. Find circles on this side, opening and closing the left hip. 3 in one direction, and then 3 in the other direction. And extend the left leg straight back, flex the foot, toes are hovering off the earth, right arm reaches forward. Just breathe here, little bend to the left elbow. Exhale, left knee comes down. Find your arm circles on the right side. And switch direction and move the other way. And the right hand comes back down, tabletop. Walk your hands another handprint distance in front. Tuck your toes under, hover your knees off the mat. Keep your knees bent, just push your chest towards your thighs, feel your hips lift. And one by one, begin to straighten out your legs, pedal your feet, find your downward facing dog. Couple more breaths here, just feel it out. Inhale, begin to lift your heels, bend your knees, make your way to the top of the mat. Once you arrive, hand slide to shin, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around and up, stand tall. Right hand grabs left wrist, lengthen left side body, take it over to the right. Slowly come back to center, switch your grip, left hand, right wrist, take it over to the left. Inhale back to center, exhale, release and fold it forward. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, fold, hands plant, step it back to a plank pose. With or without the help of your knees, slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up. Cobra. Elbows draw together. Exhale, lower forehead back down. Gently press it back, tabletop. Downward facing dog, knees lift, hips rise. 3 breaths here. When you're ready, look forward. Step, hop, jump yourself forward, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace all fingers, but pointer, Stipa Mudra. On an inhale, begin to extend the arms overhead. Exhale, lean it over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release and fold it forward, hands to earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Either lowering all the way down for cobra or come halfway chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Look forward. Make your way, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms back up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, find your Vinyasa. Three breaths, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Knee in towards the nose, step the foot between your hands. Press down through both feet. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Relax through your shoulders. Send strength and energy into your legs. Exhale, hinge forward, hover over right thigh. Extra breath in. Exhale, hands come down to frame right foot. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up, twist it open. Shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, right hand comes down. Gently lower your left knee to the earth, untuck the toes. Half split, send your hips back, straighten right leg. And slowly bend back into right knee. Take it back, half split, straighten right leg. Hold here, 2 breaths. Reach your chest towards your toes. Try to take the rounding out of your back. Slowly bend back into right knee. Feel your hips melt a little. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Right hand comes to the right hip. Reach the left arm up and over to the right. Maybe right fingertips come down to earth or down to a block. Inhale, sweep the arms back up and overhead. Exhale, hands come down to frame right foot. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee. Float the left leg up towards the ceiling, standing split. Feel your head draw down. Navel draws in. Exhale, left foot meets right. Utkatasana chair pose. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Arms sweep up and overhead. Relax through your shoulders. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Inhale, straighten legs, stand tall. Palms face forward. Exhale, bend elbows, cactus out the arms. Inhale, arms reach back up. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down, fingertips to earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, find your vinyasa. Always optional to skip or to modify. Each time you decide what your body needs. Down dog, 2 breaths. Inhale, left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step the foot between your hands. Press down through both feet, and then inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Invite in some ease. Keep the breath flowing. On an exhale, begin to hinge forward, hover over left thigh. Extra breath in here. Exhale, hands come down to frame left foot. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up, twist it open. Exhale, left hand comes down. Drop your right knee to the earth, untuck the toes. Half split, send your hips back. Little check in with the hamstring. And then bend back into left knee. Again, send your hips back. Half split, this time stay and hold. Reach your chest towards your toes. Slow bend back into left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Left hand, left hip. Right arm reaches up and over to the left side. Maybe left fingertips come down to earth or to a block. Inhale, sweep both arms back up and overhead. Exhale, hands come down to frame left foot. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. Try not to shoot off the leg. Try to use the strength of the leg to lift it off the earth. Feel your head draw down, standing split. Exhale, right foot meets left, chair pose. Bend your knees, lower hips, sweep the arms overhead. Relax through the shoulders. Thighs draw together. Find a breath in. Breath out. Next, exhale, sweep the arms back behind you, hover chest over thighs. Pause here, 2 breaths. Option to lift your heels off the earth. Root your heels back down, straighten legs, stand tall, reach the arms high. Palms face forward, exhale, bend elbows, cactus out the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, fingertips to earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, find your vinyasa. Two breaths, down dog or child's pose. Down dog, right leg lifts, inhale. Bend your knees, stack and open up the hip. Find some circles with the knee here. Opening and closing. And then switch direction, move the other way. Straighten the right leg straight back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between your hands. Spin the back heel down 90 degrees. Warrior two, cartwheel the arms up and around. Adjust your stance, root down through the feet, extend the arms out long. On an inhale, begin to flip both palms, straighten right leg, hands touch overhead. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and lengthen, palms touch. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten, lengthen, pause there. Left arm slides down, left leg. Right arm reaches up and back. Reverse triangle. Staying light on the left hand, maybe it wraps behind the low back. Slowly rise back up, warrior two. Right into side angle, right forearm gently rest on right thigh. Left arm reaches either up or overhead. Keep rotating chest, heart open towards the ceiling. Inhale, slowly rise back, warrior two. Press down through the right foot, straighten right leg. Turn the right toes in to mirror the left. Hands onto your hips. Exhale, the flat back, fold it down. In your wide leg fold, begin to walk over to your left leg. Pull your chest towards your left shin. Feel your head draw down. Walk it back to center, over to the right side. Pulling chest towards the right shin now. And walk yourself back to center, halfway lift. Then walk to the front of your mat, spin all 10 toes forward. Both hands come inside of the right foot. Step the left foot outside the left hand, Malasana Yogi squat. Now your squat can be up here, down here, or anywhere in between, you decide. You can also place a block underneath your sit bones for support. Palms pressed towards one another, lift the chest. Breathe here. Fingertips come down to the earth, lift the hips, straighten out your legs. Turn your toes forward, walk them back underneath your hips. Press down through both feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms back up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step it back, float it back, find a vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend your knees back and open up the hip. Find some circles on this side. Open and close the left hip. And switch directions, move the other way. Extend the left leg straight back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot through your hands. Spin the back heel down 90 degrees. Warrior two. Cartwheel the arms up and around. Get yourself settled into your shape. Flip both palms. Inhale, straighten left leg. Hands touch overhead. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, open. Inhale, straighten. Pause there. Right arm slides down, right leg. Left arm reaches up and back. Reverse triangle pose. Exhale, side angle, bend into left knee, left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches up and overhead, or straight up towards the ceiling. Your expression from here, if you want to take it further. On an inhale, slowly rise back up, warrior two. Straighten out left leg, turn the left toes in. Interlace hands behind your low back. Roll the shoulders back, open up the chest. Exhale, dive it down. Gently begin to release your hands to your low back. Then slowly slide your hands down the back of your legs, massaging the back of your legs as you slide the hands down. Come on to fingertips, halfway lift. Begin to walk to the front of the mat, both hands inside of the left foot, spin all 10 toes forward. This time pause in your lizard lunge. Moving into our yin practice now, holding the poses for a little longer. So your knee can be lifted, it can be active. Or lower your right knee down, untuck the toes. You can place a blanket underneath your right knee. You can stay onto palms, or begin to lower down onto forearms, onto a block, onto the earth, you decide. We'll hold each pose for 3 minutes. And then after the 3 minutes, we'll take a nice 30 to 45 second shavasana in between. So once you have your lizard lunge, set it up. Just soften down into it. Here we go. Halfway, if you need to make any adjustments to your shape, come out a little, go a little deeper. Keep the breath flowing. Seconds left. 30 seconds to get a little deeper, to let go a little bit more if you need. Slowly begin to release. Come onto your palms. Slide your left leg back and gently come to rest onto your belly. And we'll be here just for 30 to 45 seconds just to reset the body. Allow yourself to observe without judgment, without any criticism. And simply witness the body. When you're ready, slowly make your way back up to a tabletop. We'll find our lizard lunge on the other side. Right foot steps outside the right hand. You can stay on the palms or lower down onto forearms. And we'll be here for 3 minutes. So find a space you can be in. And begin to soften down into it. We'll start now. Are still, that's when our mind likes to wander, likes to trail off. But see if you can keep your awareness here and keep your focus on the body, the breath, and where you feel the pose, where you feel sensation within the body. Can you be okay with a little discomfort? Realizing that this is only temporary. Halfway, if you need to adjust, make any changes to your shape. And then feel yourself settle back into it. And if we can get a little more comfortable with discomfort on our mats, we can also get a little bit more comfortable with discomfort off our mats. Realizing that the practice doesn't end once you leave your mat. It's with you no matter where you go, no matter what you do. It's always right there, whenever you need it. Keep breathing, keep being here. "30 seconds left. Begin to release this side the same way. Slowly begin to lower onto your bellies. Taking this nice little brief shavasana to observe. We'll begin to move into our next shape, child's pose. Gently press your hands into the earth, shift your hips back towards your heels. A couple options here, your knees can be together, your knees can also be apart. And then taking your torso down towards the earth, let your forehead rest either on a block or on your mat. Option to also place a blanket or a pillow in between your knees, just to give you some added support if you have any knee sensitivity. Your child's pose doesn't have to be all the way down here. It can be up here. Your forehead can be on a block. And making sure you can be in a place, not just for a couple seconds, but for a few minutes. So find your child's pose. Begin to settle in. And feel the body soften. Allow yourself to feel grounded here. Feel supported. Notice what feelings come up in this shape. Notice where your mind wanders. What thoughts enter, what emotions come about. Without any harsh judgment, can you choose to keep the ones that serve you, that bring you joy? Can you choose to let go of the ones that do not? Halfway, if you need to adjust your shape in any way, you need to take more, take less. And then feel yourself just settle back into it. Feel a wave of ease wash over the body. Seconds left. Slowly begin to release this shape. Come on onto your heels. Sink your hips to one side and swing your legs around. This time we'll find our little mini shavasana on our backs, extending your legs out long. Then gently let yourself roll on down. Taking a brief pause here to observe once again. One by one, begin to bend your knees. Taking a block or even a pillow you have nearby, and gently place it underneath your sacrum, the small disc at your low back, finding a supported bridge pose. Gently let your sacrum rest upon the block. Arms are by your side. Keep the head perfectly still. You can keep the knees bent, or if you like, you can straighten out the legs. Just make sure that you don't feel any pinching or pain in the low back if you do so. Once you find your shape, begin to settle in. Close the eyes. Halfway point, if you need to make any adjustments, if you want to straighten your legs or rebend the knees, maybe lift or lower the block. Notice how this shape makes you feel. Notice where you feel this shape. How it affects the body, the mind. Seconds left. When you're ready, slowly lift your hips off of your prop, slide the prop out of the way, and gently roll the spine down one vertebra at a time, low back last. Knees can stay bent, or you can straighten out the legs. Observe here. When you're ready, one by one, bend your knees, plant your feet down. Take your arms wide, like airplane wings, or bend the arms, bend the elbows and cactus out the arms. Taking the hips, scooch them a little bit to the left, and allow your knees to fall to the right. The knees can be staggered, or they can be stacked. You can even wrap them if you're feeling nice and open today. So find your shape and settle in. As always, I'll let you know when we're halfway and when you have 30 seconds left. Allow your shoulders to ground. The gravity assist your knees, weighing them down towards the earth. Halfway point, adjust if you need to adjust. Seconds left. Slowly begin to draw your knees back to center. Scoot your hips back to the center, arms come by your side. Knees stay bent or legs extend out long. One more mini shavasana. into our final yin shape. When you're ready, bend your knees, plant your feet, scooch the hips a little to the right and let your knees fall to the left. And any variation for the legs, arms can be out wide like airplane wings, or bend the elbows, find your cactus arms. Begin to settle into the shape. I'll keep time, you just soften. Allowing the eyes to close if you haven't done so already. Let go of distraction of sight. Realize there is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do except just be here in this shape with your body, with your breath. Allow everything else to just fade away. Halfway point if you need to adjust. Make any adjustment. And allow yourself to melt back into the shape. Gravity helping you ground, helping you twist. And gently detoxing the body, giving the organs a nice little massage. Seconds left. Slowly begin to draw your knees back to center, hips back to center, arms come by your side, extend the legs long, find a nice comfy shape for your final shavasana. Palms can be face down, feel a little more into that grounding energy. Or palms face up to receive. Tap in to more openness. Eyes are closed. Body is soft. I'll let you know when it's time to rise. Until then, allow yourself to just be here. yourself return. If you're not ready to return just yet, just simply hit pause and come back when you're ready. When you are, begin to bring awareness back to the body, to the breath. Take another little scan of the body, starting with the tips of the toes, working your way up to the crown of the head. And see which parts of the body are seeking movement. Maybe the fingers and toes, maybe the head and neck. Find whatever feels good. Whatever your body is needing, is telling you. And finishing your practice, either right here on your backs, if that feels good, or maybe you decide to roll over to one side and find a seat. Whatever you decide, taking your hands either in front of or on top of your heart, one on top of the other. Thanking yourself for committing to your mat, for simply showing up. It's almost always the hardest part. I want to thank all of you for joining me today for this yummy Yin to Yin class. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy. Namaste.